Welcome back.
To Marriage Beyond the Veil. Well, in my job, I have the joy, the pleasure of talking to people about, just life and how they're managing their health journey. But in that managing the health journey, one of the things that I found out when they're in it together, it makes it so much sweeter.
I understand that because you got somebody that will support you, that will encourage you, that can go along and do the same thing that you're required to do. So, yeah, it's always better when you're not alone.
But then there's the polar opposite. So what happens when you're trying to help your love, your spouse, your mate get to a healthier journey and they're fighting you tooth and nail? Do you just throw in the towel or do you keep fighting?
Well, I think it's different for everybody, and you have to determine when it's when it may be helpful and when it's a losing battle.
And I guess that's true. So what I found though in doing this, these lifestyle changes, these lifestyle modifications, is they're much more successful when people are doing them together. But however, I have seen transformations. So when you have one person that's like, okay, no, I can't do this, I won't do it, I'm never going to do this, and then all of a sudden they see the other person, so then it becomes a competition.
Well, and it's when you have something to measure. I think that can be a motivation as well. It's just like, wow, okay, I didn't think this was going to work, but I'm seeing the results with, my love. And it's like, okay, well, yeah, I think I want a piece of that too.
But I have to admit, though, I get a little salty sometimes because I do, because most of the times women will start out, this is their idea, they'll come in and they'll jump in and they're all in, and then their husband will jump in and they just fly right past them.
Well,
in terms of goals, and they're just, they start dropping the weight faster, their numbers start to get aligned a little quicker, and the wife is doing all the work seemingly, and here's the husband, he's like, oh, look at me, I'm at this number, I'm at that number, and then they're over there, and I'm like, yeah, I sort of know how that feels.
What does that mean?
Well, I mean, it just, if we do like a fast or something like that, ultimately you'll always lose more weight than I will.
But that's not the point of a fast.
No, it isn't. It isn't.
Okay.
It isn't. I'm just saying that your numbers will always be better than mine. And I don't know why. But I'm just saying. But it was still in it together. And that's really what this was all about. Just being in it together. Don't ever lose sight of the real reason why you're doing what you're doing.
I was going to say, ultimately, you want to be the best version of yourself. You want to be healthy.
Yeah.
And to have somebody that is encouraging, supporting, even if they're reaching peaks that you may not be, celebrate with them, And I believe that by being able to stay focused on what each person has to do and whatever their achievements or goals are and what they're able to accomplish, just being able to stick with it, because long term there will be a benefit.
Yeah, and supporting each other.
Yes. So until tomorrow, if the Lord says the same.
Time for me to go to bed.